Los Angeles. Favored in this elimination game. Greg, win, they play again. Lose, they go home.
And you just can't look ahead. Just focused on the moment. Value each possession. That's really all you can control.
Now Golden State's starting five. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Santos in at the three. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. With a step back, Curry's shot is good.
Working that in-between area, Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
High post try, and the shot falls short this time. And it's the Warriors' ball. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now here's Jones. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Garland, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Green. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. It's Jones on the wing. Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's Santos. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Leonard against Green. Outside, Jones.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Green with a screen on Garland. There's the three, and another three for Golden State.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And here is Dunn. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard-Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with force.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers in L.A. And it's good, 2 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Clippers trail by 9. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Garland for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. On the wing, Green. Golden State moving it around. Curry against Garland. Just 5 to shoot. A clear look for Curry. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Garland against Green. Garland the pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Pass to Podziemski. And here is Green. Curry deciding where to go with it. To the inside, Porzingis.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Pass to Jones. Dunn outside. Right side, Garland. Got a piece of it. Now Podziemski, guarded by Garland. Jones looking for an opening. Leonard on the wing. They need this one. The Warriors pull it in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now, here's Garland. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Here's Lopez. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Lopez has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Los Angeles. Curry against Dunn. Curry, a screen on Garland. Back to Curry. 5 to shoot. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Over Lopez. Porzingis can't hit. LA's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Dunn passes to Garland. Outside Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Podziemski with it, guarded by Garland. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Podziemski. It's Curry outside. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
So it's the Warriors now. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Collins checked in for Lopez. Clippers trail by 7. Outside, Jones. Back to Garland. Dunn kicks to Garland. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now here's Jones. No scoring in this one. To the paint.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jones Jr. was not holding back right there. He went for it no matter what the defense was trying to do.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Clippers, Jackson, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Garland. And it's Bogdanovich in for Dunn. And then for Golden State, Richards is checked in. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brandon Podziemski. And so Jones nails both of them. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. Miller comes in for Derek Jones. Here's Melton. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Bogdanovich against Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Melton's shot is good.
The moment Melton thinks he has a shot, he gets it up. He's very assertive around the arc.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Porzingis with the rebound.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Lob pass to Porzingis. Batum with the steal. Miller, the pass to Batum. And the dunk by Batum.
And Batum throwing it down with ease.
Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Melton. Outside, Porzingis. Five on the clock. The shot from 20 feet away. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Inside, here's Batum. And Batum throws it down.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Here's Curry, and he lays it straight in. And that's 10 points for Stephen Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Pass to Collins. Back to Mathurin. Miller outside. And Miller throws it down hard.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, He changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Now Green following Bogdanovic's three-point attempt. And the basket by Curry.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Outside Mathurin. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Bounce pass, Mathurin. And here's Bogdanovic for three. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 11-point game. Takes the 13-footer. He can't get it to go. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Warriors on top, up 11. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome for the second quarter of this critical play-in game. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Horford is out there with Quentin Post. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Spencer in at the two-guard. Now, here's Garland. 8 points his last outing, and DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Golden State. Outside Mathurin. Back to Collins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins, willing to mix it up down low.
Here's Spencer, defended by Mathurin. Melton against Bogdanovic. Now, here's Melton. He's guarded closely, and the basket is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Garland. Outside Batum. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Batum's got 7 points.
The timing by Batum, really good at recognizing when to fire off the catch.
Horford sets a screen for Melton. Here's Bassey. 6 on the shot clock. He tries for 3. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 10. Garland with it. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And Batum kicks to Bogdanovic. That cuts the lead to single digits. Bogdanovic has got his first bucket of the night.
And when Bogdanovic is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
Fires the 3. A nice shot by Spencer. Spencer's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Garland, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here is Horford. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Unselfish play that time by Horford, and we've come to expect that from him. He keeps the team's success always uppermost in mind.
Garland with it. He's guarded by Melton. Outside Mathurin. Batum with the three. Warriors with the rebound. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Melton. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Horford, good. Horford's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, Horford combines skill and power with experience and smarts, and that makes him hard to shut down in the paint.
Shot to stop the run, and it's sent back by Horford. Count that one. Here's Melton. 5 points in the game. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Los Angeles on D, trailing by 13. Curry with it. He's picked up by Collins. Curry against Collins. Curry passes to Santos. A three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Leonard. Outside Garland. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Garland's got 5.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
Back to Green. Pass to Santos. Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Podziemski. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The wide open look here for Garland. Again, Los Angeles.
Boy, don't sleep on Kawhi's passing ability now. He can drop dimes as well as score.
Horford with a screen on Mathurin. To the middle. Outside for Curry. Here's Podziemski. Oh, that's blocked. Mathurin attacking. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And already Mathurin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be easy.
Here's Santos. 9-point game his last outing. Curry on the wing, guarded by Garland. Here's Podziemski. And no good, trying to use the glass.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Up top Leonard, over Green, and it's Leonard missing. Warriors leading by 10. Green in the post. He's covered by Leonard. Fires the three, and Santos gets it to go.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Mathurin passes to Garland. Kicks it out to Collins. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Derek Jones comes in for Bogdanovich. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Porzingis is checked in for the Warriors. It's Curry outside. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Now, here's Garland. 7 points in the game. Outside Collins. Outside, Jones. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jones has got 5.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Porzingis passes to Curry. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Jones. Down low. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but looks like they're putting it together right now.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Garland. The free throw drops in for Dunn.
Yeah, you know, a guy like Chris Dunn has a lot of value and utility in this league. As a matter of fact, we'd call that value-utility because he's reliable. He's going to get you something in just about every stat category, and he usually elevates the play of others when he's out there.
Now here's Porzingis. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. A shot by Podziemski, no good. Clippers trail by 10 for longtime veteran Brook Lopez. His evolution, Clark, as a player goes beyond his three-point shooting.
Yeah, I agree with you because folks tend to forget his defense was considered a weakness early in his career. Now he's turned into one of the best shot blockers and rim protectors in the league.
Count it, good.
As good as he is offensively, I think this is Kawhi's bread and butter. He is lethal from the mid-range.
Spins. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 8-point game. Lopez with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Outside Collins. Pass to Dunn. Clock at 6. Jones, no one around him. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Jones has got 6 in the quarter.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's Porzingis. Outside, Green. Here's Curry. Curry crashes inside.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Dunn outside. Pass to Lopez. Outside Leonard. Lets it go with a 3. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors leading by 7 to the middle. And Green slams it in.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Now here's Dunn. He's defended by Podziemski. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Leonard.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Back to Lopez. Over Porzingis. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Jones. Lopez has got his second basket.
Lopez is not the fastest guy coming out of the screen as a roller, but when he gets a step, he's hard to slow down.
Green with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Here's Curry with the 3. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now, here's Dunn, and there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Porzingis.
You know, all that size and length there. When Porzingis is using his body like this, I mean, it forces the defense to be aggressive.
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one at the line is good.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Dunn looking over the floor. Collins setting the pick for Dunn. Outside, Jones. Three-pointer. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Well, let's be honest. They haven't taken this game seriously, and the score just reflects it.
Yeah, shooting below 30% from three.
30?
The joke. Yeah, that's what I said. The joke is definitely on them thus far.
Sheesh.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They're in control and looking to keep their season alive. What do they have to do to punch their ticket to the playoffs?
Don't get ahead of themselves thinking they've already won. They've got to stay focused at the task at hand.
When it's win or go home, no time for daydreaming and looking ahead.
Yeah, some tough love there for the play-in hopefuls. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Hi, everyone. Glad to have you back for third quarter action of the play-in game. Curry has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Warriors leading by 12. They've got Derek Jones. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Garland. And it's Dunn in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Curry. Here's Santos. No good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jones finds Dunn. Outside Garland. And a miss there on the triple.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And the shot is good.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch-and-shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
Outside Garland, done outside. Lopez, a screen on Curry. Jones for three, drains the three-pointer. Jones has got 11 points.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Outside Green. Back to Curry. Here's the three. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Garland left side. Off target from three-point range.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Santos, the pass to Curry. The Clippers grab the miss. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Another miss, not how he wanted to start the second half.
Garland kicks to Dunn. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Porzingis against Lopez. Porzingis inside, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And that's where Lopez specializes. A great rim protector is he.
From outside the arc, Dunn misses.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Pass to Green, to the inside, Porzingis. And he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
Boy, a creative finisher who throws it down with ease at 7-3. Put the ball in Porzingis' hands, and he'll occasionally wow you.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Done outside. Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there. Kicks it out to Jones. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Jones has got 14 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Santos. Green finds Curry. From downtown, everything's within Curry's range.
This is how competitive Curry is. He's got a great competitive spirit. You drain a 3 on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
Green against Leonard. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. At one point, they led by 16. Screen by Porzingis. Santos, no good. Clippers trail by 13. Garland surveying the D, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Curry. He's got 24. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Santos. Defended by Jones. Shot clock at 3. Ring shot on the way. The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Dunn. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Pass to Santos. The three-pointer off the mark. Clippers trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Jones. Lopez from long range. And again, no good by the Clippers. Golden State's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. Green finds Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The putback, it's good on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Dunn. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Collins checked in for the Clippers. The Warriors also with a sub. Melton's checked in. Pass to Santos. It's stolen by Jones. Outside Garland. Now Dunn. Now Garland. He's got 7. Now here's Leonard. To end the drought, Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Warriors leading by 15. Here's Green. They set the pick. Pass to Santos. Now Podziemski. No good from outside. Melton against Dunn. A 3 from Leonard. And it's Melton with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Podziemski. Screen by Porzingis. 16 feet away. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Pass to Mathurin. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now Podziemski. Now here's Porzingis, guarded by Garland. And the wide open shot from Green. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 8 points here in this quarter. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So, for the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Garland. And it's Bogdanovich in for Dunn. The Warriors also with a sub. Richards is checked in. Clippers trail by 17. Bogdanovich looking around. Inside. Batum inside. 6 to shoot. Here's Leonard. It's on target from the high post. Leonard's got 6 points.
Terrific use of the dribble by Leonard there. You know, his ball handling has really come a long way throughout his career.
Porzingis against Collins. Outside, Porzingis. Bogdanovich against Melton. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Down by 15. Here's Mathurin. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got his 5th rebound in this one. Melton finds Podziemski. Porzingis with a screen on Mathurin. Podziemski with it. He has 5. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. Miller's checked in for Leonard. from deep three-point land. Spencer's shot is off. Clippers trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And here's Miller. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Clock at 4. Batum for 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Warriors leading by 15. Melton kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Spencer. Melton feeling it out a bit. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. A second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. Porzingis has got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter. Carrying the load for sure.
Here's Mathurin. Collins, a screen on Melton. Mathurin passes to Collins. Batum, the screen. Miller kicks to Batum. And the Clippers miss again. The Warriors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Outside, Porzingis. Off target from outside. Clippers trail by 17. Batum finds Collins. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Mathurin following the score by Golden State. And he banks in the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Spencer. Porzingis against Collins. Now here's Porzingis. He's covered closely. Good on the bucket. Spencer's got 7 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors taking a 19-point lead into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense. Offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great, though. Keep the pressure on.
Paying his guys respect they deserve. Likes what he sees. I like that message.
And Kevin, it's so important to praise your guys when they're playing well. Coach understands how critical it is to recognize good effort.
And we're back. A lot on the line for this play-in game with 1 quarter left to go. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Curry. Quentin Post is out there with Horford. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And Richard. He had a nice open look right there.
Boy, his teammates and coaches encourage Melton to be aggressive.
Garland, the pass to Jackson. Here's Mathurin. It's deflected. Jackson against Melton. Pass to Post. No good on the 3. The Clippers shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Garland. And here's Jackson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And it goes down 2 points.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
Pass to Post. Horford with it. He's picked up by Collins. Curry against Mathurin. Left side Curry. Three-pointer Horford. The Clippers grab the miss. Now Mathurin kicks it out to Garland. That 3 off the mark.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Richard, he's covered by Bogdanovich. Outside for Curry. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 27 points.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
And there are some guys you can just give that mid-range shot to, but Darius Garland isn't one of them. He is so good from there.
Horford from outside. That one, no good. Clippers trailed by 21. Bogdanovich passes to Mathurin. Fires from deep. Horford with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Garland against Curry. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Shot by Collins, no good. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Horford. Now here's Curry. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Miller comes in for Bogdanovich. On defense, Golden State. Pass to Garland. Back to Miller. To the paint, trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Here's Santos. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Here's Garland. It's Miller on the wing. There's a screen by Collins. Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Outside Curry. And another three for Golden State.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Leonard on the wing, guarded by Green. Green with the block.
Aggression. That's how Draymond plays defense. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Collins a screen on Curry. Garland the pass to Mathurin. Off target with his three. The Warriors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Curry passes to Porzingis. Over Collins. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Clippers shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Outside Leonard. Outside Garland. A three-pointer is right on target.
You have to take Garland seriously at the arc. He is a talented shooter.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry from deep three-point territory. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mathurin finds Garland. And here's Collins. Collins setting the pick for Mathurin. And finished off by Collins.
And this is important to Mathurin's development. I like seeing his work on improving his ability to make plays.
Outside Curry. Back to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Over to the left wing. Pass to Porzingis. Launches it. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Mathurin. Now here's Leonard, guarded by Green. Lets it go from 14. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Garland. Here's Curry. And nothing is falling for him right now. Clippers trail by 20. The 3 from Garland. Good on the triple. Garland's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Los Angeles. Golden State's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the 4th quarter. 4 of 9. Pass to Podziemski. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Warriors lead by 20.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
Collins kicks to Garland. Collins setting the pick for Garland. Back to Collins. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Garland against Curry. Jones kicks to Garland. Kicks it out to Collins. Jones for 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
It's Curry outside. Pass to Santos. On the wing, Green. Here's Santos. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 7th assist in the game. Outside Leonard. Outside Collins. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
And he hits the first of 3.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well and an efficient player because of it.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Sanders checked in for Lopez. Miller comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And it's Bogdanovich in for Garland. And he nails the 3rd.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Melton passes to Green. Down low. Here's Horford. The Clippers grab the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Sanders. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he makes the first. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Lopez, he's checked in for John Collins. Leonard comes in for Miller. Jones checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's Garland in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. So he makes one of two as the second one misses. Warriors leading by 20.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
Well, this 10th-seeded team was able to dig deep, and looks like they have found a way to the second game of this play-in tournament.
Yeah, I mean, great win for them. Now they need to ride this momentum through the next game to secure that final playoff berth.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stephen Curry.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting two.
And he can't get the first one.
And Melton has continued to improve at a steady rate, which is something you like to see. He's a versatile combo guard who always plays hard.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Clippers. It's an 18-point game. Here's Mathurin. Good! Lays it right in there. Now, here's Melton. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He got it right before the clock ran out. And they've done it. The Golden State Warriors win. And they'll celebrate tonight, but this is just the first step for them to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Yeah, but all journeys start with one step. They've got the biggest game of their season next. But tonight, they have every right in the world to feel good about themselves.
And that'll wrap this one up. No shortage of excitement here in the play-in tournament. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Stephen Curry.